Okay, so get nice and comfortable. Sitting up if you're comfortable with that, and have a nice tall back. Sit on a cushion, grab a blanket. But of course, do lie down if that's where you'd rather be. So we're just going to focus into a long, slow, deep breath in. And a long, slow, deep breath out. And just enjoying the breath and thinking of the breath in a similar way to how we think of the ocean, like an ebb and a flow in and out of the shore. So the inhales like that wave that's coming into the shore, the exhales like that wave that's drawing back out again. So it's that long, slow inhale and exhale, ebbing and flowing. And if you're able to, you could imagine the ocean now as you breathe. Just imagine the ocean inhaling into the shore and exhaling. So we're just focusing on the breath to begin, and we're sitting upright if you're comfortable with that. And this meditation is going to be a little bit shorter than some of the previous ones I've done this week, so you could sit and then perhaps lie down at the end when we come to do the crystal singing bowl. I can guide you into lying down then. Okay, so we're focusing into the breath. So when you're ready, close your eyes. And we're trying to visualize a connection with the breath and with the ocean. So a connection, a sense that the inhale is like a wave crashing into the shore, and the exhale is that wave, the ocean drawing back in. And you can, as you breathe deeply in and out, you can imagine that the sound of your breath is a little bit like the sound of a wave as it crashes in and then washes back out. So just feeling that connection between your breath flowing and the ocean flowing. And you might want to visualize a beach that you love to go to. You love to sit and just watch and listen to that roaring, crashing sound of the waves to calm you, to clear your minds, clear your head. As human beings, we just love the ocean, don't we? We love that feeling of the sea, whether it's a warm day to lie on the beach or whether it's a cold, crashing, stormy day. It's just wonderful and so empowering to be near the ocean. So I want you to really draw that energy of the ocean towards you now as you breathe. And feel that the breath is helping you to relax more and more deeply. Feel a sense of sinking down through your sit bones, relaxing the whole of your legs down through your thighs, into your knees, down your calves, into your ankles, down into your feet and toes, relaxed. And then draw the awareness back up the legs into the hips and feel the spine lifting taller, relaxing the shoulders. And then send a wave of relaxation down over your chest and over your belly, just softening the whole of the front of the body back down into the hips. Let the arms feel heavy as the shoulders sink further down away from the ears. Hands resting on your knees can feel heavy. And then as you focus back into your breath, relax in your throat and your neck, and relax the whole of your head, and really enjoying just noticing any sensations around your scalp, around your hairline, any feelings of relaxation, any pleasant sensations as you relax over your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, your nose, your mouth, chin and jaw. And as you move into this meditative space, this sacred time that you've gifted yourself, whether you're watching this live with me now or at some point in the future, I just want you to continue to focus on the breath. Keep that visual sensation of the sea, that audible sensation of the sea as you breathe. And I'm just going to tune in now to the angelic energies. And I'm setting an intention that the healing light will be received by you now. I know that some of you are here. I've seen a few names pop up, so I can think of you now as I send this healing. I can just list the names that I can see have popped up on my screen, so I know some of you are specifically getting this. But the angels will send this energy to you whenever you're watching this. I don't have to know exactly who's here. And we all feel the energy being received in different ways. Sometimes it just feels like a nice feeling of relaxation, like someone's wrapped you up in a lovely warm blanket of well-being, a little glow. Some people feel quite a lot of sensation around the head, the crown, the temples, or the third eye, like a real tingling sensation or a little bit of pressure. Others just feel that there's a knowing, that there's a connection coming in with some healing energy, with some angelic energy. Others feel nothing at all, but something shifts during the healing journey in the meditation. So whatever happens for you is absolutely wonderful. And this evening's meditation, we're going to work really strongly with the light energies. So I'm going to imagine that we're all sat together now in a circle. So we're all sat upright, breathing deep with our hands on our knees, our palms up. Perhaps the palms and fingers are really open. And I'm going to imagine that we're all holding hands. So I've got someone next to me on my left, someone next to me on my right, and you can have a sense of that too. You don't need to know whose hand it is, but if there's someone in your life at the moment that you feel needs healing, that needs support, then you could imagine them either side. Anyone you know can be within your circle. See their faces. Bring their energy into the meditation. So I'm going to imagine a big circle of lots of love, lots of people, and all the people in my healing book as well, all the 300-400 people in the healing book receiving this energy now. So I'm creating a really big circle of lots of people holding hands. And then I'm going to imagine, and you can join me, imagine that everyone in the circle has a really strong beam of light coming down from the divine, moving through their sahasrara, their crown chakra, and all the way down through the body. A really strong, quite forceful energy this evening, and it's moving down the body into the earth. So it's like a shaft of light. Thinking of Archangel Michael, that sword, that warrior of light. It's really strong. A lot of power in the light today. So feel that moving down through yourself and through all of the people in the circle. You can imagine the people that you want to send your healing to tonight and see that light down through them. Anyone in your family, any loved ones, friends, or just people you've heard might need healing in your community. And I'm going to imagine that pillar of light's come down through the crown, and then at the heart it's starting to circle. So it's moving in a clockwise direction at the heart, a little bit like a spiral. It's spiraling around larger and larger, beginning right at the centre of the chest and then spiralling around and around and around until it's filled the whole of that heart centre area of the chest, the upper chest, and down into the belly. And it's still white. It's like a spinning spiral of white light. So each of us have this heart energy connected. That spiral of light is then going to start to move down the left arm. So it's going to come out to the shoulder. It's then going to move down that left arm into the elbow, through the forearm, into the hand. And from there, it's going to go up into the person next to you, into their heart, joining in with their spiral of energy at the heart, and then travelling on around and around. However big or small your circle is, everyone's got this energy running through heart to hand, spiralling at the heart. It's getting stronger as the energy builds, with everyone's heart energy being joined, until it finally comes back to you. And really visualize it, really feel it. It's coming down the person's hand next to you and into your right palm. You can almost imagine that there's a buzzing and electrifying feeling as all of that energy, all that build-up of heart energy comes back to you through your right hand. And then that's going to move up your forearm into your elbow, up your arm into your shoulder, and then across your chest and back into your heart, spiraling at the heart. So we've connected. We have a beautiful coherence of heart energies that are no longer just going to be contained within our bodies now. These energies are going to start to move out. 1 meter, 2 meters, 3 meters from our bodies, until this circle is a huge circle of radiant, glistening light. It's moving out the front of our bodies, it's moving out behind, it's moving side to side. So we're joining, we're completely joining. And it's also moving up, and it's also moving down into the earth. So we are gleaming, we are a gleaming circle of light energy. We've plugged ourselves in. We are tuned. And I'm then going to imagine that around the outside of our circle that we've created, all our angels has gathered as well. And they too are holding their hands, beaming their heart energy to us. And your angels know the healing that you need. They know better than we do. Often they're working in ways that's beyond our conscious thinking. So those angels are beaming light into you through another circle all around behind us. So we're completely enveloped like a bubble, feeling really safe, feeling really secure, feeling really loved. Healing coming from above, below, behind, and through the hands of the people in the circle. So I'm just going to leave you for a moment just to breathe and visualize this beautiful light. And if the light changes for you, then allow it to. If you see any colours behind your closed eyes, let them be there. Now I want you to imagine that we're going to let go of our hands now. So we're going to release the hands of the person next to us in our circle. And we're just going to lift the hands up. So I want you to actually do this now. I want you to actually lift your hands up so your palms are facing into the circle. And I want you to imagine that you're beaming this light in. Everyone in the circle is beaming their light in to create a huge ball of healing energy. And you might really feel this in your hands. You might feel a buzzing sensation in your hands, or almost like a magnetic sensation in your hands. Anything is okay to feel. So we're creating a huge ball of energy. And it's sparkling, it's gleaming, it's radiant. This energy is pure light, pure healing light, and we're creating it from our hearts because our hearts are pure. When we release the blocks from our hearts, we are divine, pure light. The angels behind us working with us here are joining, and they're beaming in their light to this healing ball of energy. We have made a divine ball of healing energy. And I'm going to imagine this light as golden. But if you want to create it to be any other colour, that's absolutely fine. Between us, perhaps we'll create a rainbow. And then I want you to feel like you're moving your hands down now. So the hands are slowly, slowly moving down until your little fingers come together. And then we're slowly together, we're going to start to lift this ball of energy up. So we're going to slowly, slowly feel like your hands are moving underneath the ball of energy and actually lift your hands up. So slowly lift your hands up until your hands are about level with your eyes. And then take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to blow. And we're just going to visualize it a little bit like a balloon. That healing ball of energy now has lifted up on its own, and you can gently bring your hands back down onto your knees. And that ball of energy is lifting up. You can watch it lift higher and higher. Just like watching a hot air balloon lifting up higher and higher into the sky. And then that ball of energy, when it reaches the clouds, before it moves out of sight, you're just going to see it just releasing. It's going to almost explode. And then from it, all that healing light is going to begin to pour back down onto you. A little like rain, golden rain, pouring back down onto your head and onto everyone else in the circle. But there's so much healing power in that ball of energy that we created. It isn't just going to rain on us. That healing light is going to envelop the whole planet now. So imagine that that ball of energy has created a ring of light around the planet. Not just our light, but all the light from all the other light workers, all the other healers, all the other meditators, everyone else on the planet at this time who's thinking positively, who's praying, who's working with Reiki or any energy at all, any intention for hope, for peace, for love and for healing for our planet. So we've joined with millions of other people now to create this healing light that's all around our planet. Just continuing to breathe. And you could imagine that you're looking down at the planet now and you can see this ring of light. Or you could imagine that you're looking up at it. And I want you to imagine that that healing light is being received all over the world. And if there's anywhere specifically that you want to send your healing to now, perhaps it's close by or perhaps it's the other side of the world. Perhaps it's an area, perhaps it's a country, perhaps it's a world leader, perhaps it's all the world leaders. Anywhere at all that you want to really send that heart healing light to now, think of it now and just know that it will be received. And continue to think and send your energy anywhere it wants to flow. But let it flow positively. Don't focus too much on all the things that you don't want to see in the world. Focus on peace, focus on love, focus on the positive as you send your healing light. And then if you wish to, as you continue to beam your healing energy, you might just want to maneuver yourself a little to lie down. as I come now to play you some lovely soothing crystal singing bowl. So just enjoy those healing rays and allow yourself to be bathed in the sound vibrations. Just allow yourself to be completely relaxed, enjoying that healing that you've received and that you've sent. And knowing that wherever you sent your healing, it will have been received. The healing energy is quantum. It has no blockage through time or space. You can send healing back to the past, you can send it to the future, you can send it across space to the other side of the world. And when your heart's involved in that healing, when your intention is pure and good and comes from love, it's always received. It's a beautiful thing to do, to send healing every day. You don't have to be a trained healer, you don't have to have done your Reiki or any other course. We all have it within us to send the light to each other. And your heart, just your heart alone, radiates out. Even when you're not trying to, other people will pick up on your heart energy. So if you're walking around, going about your business day to day, sending out a beam of healing light through your heart, wherever you go, to your family, to your friends, to your community, in your workplace, your school, even around the supermarket. Sending it not only to other people but also to the planet. You walk through woods, send your healing to the earth that you walk on, the trees, the animals that you see, the birds. We think it's all about the brain in our society. We think it's all about the mind and what we think. But the heart is far more radiant, far, far more powerful than the mind. We speak through our hearts. So you don't have to be in touch with someone to send them your love. No one even has to know that you're doing it. And it will be received. So you might be quite comfortable where you are and feeling that you just want to stay nice and cozy, lying down wherever you found yourself. So feel free to stay just there. But if you do want to come back, just make some movement in your body, have a stretch, maybe release the shoulders, take a few deeper breaths. If you're on your back, roll over to your side. And then very slowly and gently come up to sit. Keep the eyes closed, just bring the hands together at the heart and take a moment to offer gratitude for any healing received and for our angels, the light beings, to draw closer and for them joining us this evening, and to each other for that beautiful conscious circle that we created energetically with each other this evening. And know that you'll be part of that whenever you watch this. So maybe a little smile, a little half Buddha smile, corners of the mouth can lift slightly. And then you can blink your eyes open when you're ready. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me this Saturday. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you feel lovely and chilled and enjoyed the healing. And I'm back again tomorrow night at 7. So a nice Sunday evening meditation for you then. And then during the week, I'm here Tuesday, Wednesday, and then next weekend again, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'll keep doing that until lockdown ends. And I will hope to see you soon. Lots of love. Bye. Have a lovely evening.